those amazing words. If you have any other words, you're free to share. If not, that's fine. So now we will be hearing some words from Aisha Hardy.
You have to unmute. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, everybody, here we go. My beloved community. I'd like to begin this speech by first recognizing the land of the indigenous people from which I speak. My name is Aisha Hardy, and I'm speaking to you from Lenape land in Harlem, New York City. For the last few weeks, I've been experiencing a form of grief that feels like closure. As graduate students, this space seems oddly familiar, but different. We graduated from somewhere at some point, but not quite like this. Not without a ceremony or an opportunity to properly say goodbye. It occurred to me about a month ago in the middle of a Zoom class with Mayor Nutter, of all people, that one day classes would just end. And just like that, things would be over and there wouldn't be a ceremony or stuffy blue gowns or even Dean Jano's speech to close this chapter and usher in a new phase of life. But rather it would be us. Acceptance is like that. Often it's just a small, quiet room. It's easy to feel in moments like this a profound sense of loss, a feeling of something that's unfair or unrecognized even about all the work that we put in to get here. For some, like me, attending a place like Columbia was a dream. And without a formal recognition of that dream being realized, it seems unfair for it all to just stop. So I'd like to invite us all to take a moment here to pause and take a breath with me in reflection. I'm also a yoga teacher, so we're actually gonna do it. Taking a big inhale here and exhaling out of the mouth. Good. Someone once told me, a few weeks ago actually, history isn't written by the people, it's written by the colonizers. But on this sacred day, from within an institution that in no way was written for anyone like us, we're really given the opportunity right now to take that pen and write a new story. And we're not writing this story alone. Alongside us are our ancestors, who stand to our left and our right, rooting us on, rooting for our highest good, rooting for our achievement. It is in their presence that we're able to beckon ourselves forward, where our ancestors have bequeathed us remedies, not only damages. For me, these are my ancestors. They are Manny and Patricia Tina Silver and James Hughes and James Ephraim Hardy and Magnolia Harley. This is for you. Your sacrifices do not go unnoticed. Surrounding us are the prayers of our grandmothers and our mothers and our grandmothers' mothers, strengthening us our resolve, firming our backs in the face of injustice, protecting us even today in the face of like an actual pandemic in New York City. And perhaps here with us today, right now, or not far from us in this call, are our foundations, our families, the people around us who taught us about the transformative power of education, who taught us how to fight, who without them, especially at a place like Columbia, we too would have lost our way. We honor them today. For me, it's my mother, it's my grandmother, it's my grandfather. These are my champions. Without them, there is no me. And speaking of my mother, in this moment, I'm reminded of something she said to me once when I was like going through a breakup a long time ago. And she goes, Aisha, I don't know what's up with you and these millennials. All y'all talk about is closure. She said, closure doesn't come from someone else. Closure is a gift that you give yourself when you decide that you're finished with something. And in the absence of having a formal ceremony, we have to give ourselves the space over the next few weeks to close this chapter of our life and to usher in a new phase of life that really is unknown. But how we started this speech together, we're not doing this alone. We do this standing on the shoulders of all of those who have come behind it, before us, who have prayed and paved a way for us when there was no one, when there was no path forward. And we do this for the people who are coming behind us. And for me, these are my brothers, Bryce and Devin, who are somewhere in the world or maybe on this call because they're like not even millennials. You are the very definition of love. We do this in honor of all of those who stand with us, in unity of all of those who come behind us, and with community surrounding us. Congratulations to the class of 2020, and remember to be kind. Be kind, be kind, and take absolutely no shit from nobody. Good job, guys.